What's up, everybody? I'm getting a little tongue-tied here. This is Tim with the Nintendo Dads, checking out NeoSprint from Atari for the Nintendo Switch. And shout out to the developers for sending us a code for this and for me to check it out. So thank you very much for that. So this is a racing game, but not like when you're in the cockpit. It's like based on the original series, Sprint series, like I think Championship Sprint or Rally Sprint. Let's see, what were the other ones? There were quite a few in the series. So there's Championship Sprint and there was Super Sprint. That's what it was. And then especially like in the arcade where you had the steering wheel and all that kind of stuff. We don't have the steering wheel. We don't even have accelerometers or anything like that for this, but you're going to use the joysticks to steer your car. But it just released for the Nintendo Switch on the 27th, and it is going for $24.99. And you're probably going to ask yourself, well, what kind of content is in there for that much for 25 bucks? Well, there's a whole lot here, but I just got into it just a little bit just to get past the tutorial, so I didn't bore you with that. So in case you have to do it, you'll get a little bit surprised by this by doing the tutorial for yourself. But this is a racing arcade game, and it actually has a single system game, 1 to 8 players. So you can have up to 8 players with Joy-Cons playing on this game, or pro controllers or whatever you have around, whatever controllers you have going on. So, but again, shout out to Atari for sending us a copy of this. I'm excited to try it out, and I actually was going to do this much sooner, but I was playing around with the track builder, because that is something that is available here too, and I'll show you that real quick. This has the ability for you to build your own track, and this is what I spent probably a lot longer than I thought I was going to be spending on, and that is building this track. I'll show it to you here. So I built it in the neon biome on a large size grid, no hazards, and of course I was the builder. So but before we go do that, I'm going to show you what the tools are. But this is what you got to do. You can build it in a nature biome and desert. There's what was that, forest, desert, Arctic, and then city. And then you can do different grids. I did the large grid. And then when you go in there, you get all kinds of tools on the right and bottom of the screen to build your track on the grid. So basically here it is right here. And you use your shoulder buttons to switch between straightaways, curves, inclines, so different variants of each part. And there's a lot of depth in here. You can get really crazy with these tracks, and you also earn pieces while you're racing. So I earned a few pieces while I was racing and started building my track, which this is pretty deep, and you can actually share it too on in the community and race other people's tracks as well. So let me get out of here. Back to track gallery. Are you sure you want to return? Yes. So here is the crazy track I built. Let's go to edit track. Again, I used the large grid because I wanted to see how crazy I can hit it. So there we go. That's the one I made. I made it 2 stories, and I'm using the camera there, so use right stick to move it around. Press down on the right stick, you can change the colors, and I just like my favorite colors are black is my favorite base color with a mix of red, so this is perfect for me. Alright, so you can build it, add some things to it, and then you can test the track to see how it goes. And if it passes everything you need it to do, then you can save it. So, but let me do this. I'll do the test track so you can see just how this races. So here, A is to drive and steer and all that kind of stuff. And you can change the angle of the camera As actually I did, because I actually had this at a different angle when I was racing. But A is to give it gas. Y is for drifting. B is your brake. I think I was going the other way. This is throwing me off. But yeah, I was hitting the brake there, so a little bit of a straightaway. Track validated. So then, here we go. And look, I'm already taking damage on my car. Too many things I'm hitting along the way here. Ooh, hit the side. But yeah, this is crazy. So let's go to here. So here's where you can share the track. I'm going to share the track has been uploaded correctly. It may take a moment to show up in the gallery. So there we go. It is shared. It is saved. And I'm going to go back. So let's go back. So that will give you a quick glimpse of how you can also race in this game too. So let me back to gallery. Yes. So there we go. There's back there. I shared it. It's also got the little cloud symbol showing that it's shared. I'm not sure how I can go and download other ones, actually. I haven't discovered that part yet. So, I don't know if... I'll have to figure that out later. Alright, so let's go to the single player race. So, free race, obstacle course. So, I did the campaign. I did the first campaign here. And still gotta get through the other... This is the cup that I'm racing. I did this one. I got gold. I did the 3 tracks and then the versus against this lady here. And then now this one is this is going to be the first time I race this one. So there's that. But before I jump into the campaign, I want to show you something else. There's a Grand Prix. I haven't done that yet, but this will allow me to race in each one of these races that I've unlocked in just the 4 races and earn some things that way. I can create a new cup as well using different tracks. There's the free race, so I can kind of test and see what those tracks that I'm going to race on in the campaign are, so I can get used to them or just go in blind, which I usually do. There's an obstacle course thing, which I haven't done yet, but this is basically, as it said at the bottom of the screen here, it said that driving campaign mode races, but with obstacles on the tracks. I haven't done that one yet either. And then there's time trials where you can race against the clock for the best score. And I haven't done that one yet. I just concentrated. The first thing I did was do the tutorial and then do the first race in the campaign. So let me just go to this one here, so you guys can see this race here. Here you can pick your car and you can pick the colors. So here's all the different cars that I can get. I chose this one, and then you can change different colors. I was gonna go with black, but it was there was no color in that. It was just, everybody was just all black with a little bit of white. And I figured the red with the black looked pretty good. But each car also gives you different abilities as well, as you can see here. So this one has good acceleration, max speed is above average, and then turn is below average. And then this one starts balancing things out, where acceleration is just above average, turn is mid, and max speed is close to excellent. So this one looks like an all-around car. And let's see, that one has a top max speed, so that's good for the straightaway type stuff. This handles turns great, but acceleration is not good. This would be good for my course that I made. I had a lot of turns there. And then this one has good turns and a balanced max speed and acceleration. So you can also set your steering to be, depending on how sensitive you want it, you can change that by using the Y button. You can change the driver to be male or female. or however you want to call that, different shapes to your character there. And then, yep, that's it. I think that's all the different things you can change. So I've been using this one the most, so since I'm going to do the race again, the same one I did before, I'm going to change the vehicle to something I haven't used before. And let's go with... this one's good all around. Let's try this one. Yeah, let's go with this one. So we'll go that one, select, and ready. So A is for gas, Y is for drift, B is for brake. I've been trying to get a feel for the drifting and the braking, see what suits me well, and plus this car is going to have better handling, so this might be a little bit different too. So it's going to throw me off here, but let's have some fun. All right, so gives me some RC Pro-Am feels in a way. Woo. Ooh, I like the way that takes the drifting there. I like the way this handles. All right, there we go. We got first place on that one. So again, this is the very first cup, or very first, we want to call it tournament. 4-car races. So it's pretty easy. It's straight around, or oval there. So there we go. Let's go on to the next race. And you get 3 chances to retry a race. If you don't get first place, you want to try again, you only get 3 retries. And that's through this whole circuit. All right, so hit A. So a little bit more curves here in different turns. Oh, I hit the wall. Doggone it. Tried to take that corner a little too soon there. She's got a good drift going there in that car. That definitely takes corners a lot tighter. All right, pulled out the win on that one quickly. All right, let's see what we can do here. Race time, best lap 10. All right. This is mainly for local play. There's no online play. I can't play against other people. I thought it looked like I could pick up other tracks, but that's what I thought the Save to the Cloud was for. Still kind of curious about that one. This has some good acceleration here. That corner. I gotta get used to the corners on this. Oh, doggone corners again. Get back here. Dang it. Second place on that one. I think she beat me on that one too before. But I still have most points. Yes. Next race. So I can redo or try it again, or just go on to the next race. I'm just going to go on to the next race. Save my retries. I won't go so easy on you this time. All right, Sloan. All right, skip these. All right, here we go. Just one-on-one. Gotta get around these corners. Oh, doggone it. She's gonna catch up to me. Jeez, I keep hitting those freaking corners. Took that corner too quickly. Lots of braking around these corners. Yay! There we go. All right, so I kept my first place throughout the race. All right, so as you can see there, it's RC Pro-Am to me. But again, one of the things I liked about the arcade is I had a lot of fun using that wheel, and I don't have a wheel for my Nintendo Switch. So, but I bet you if I did, I don't know if those wheels actually go around like they did in the arcade, where you could just spin them and they don't hit anything, like a race car racing simulation game. But yeah, this is a lot of fun. I'm enjoying it. What I've played so far, there's a lot of content here, and I've just touched the surface by the campaign here. And like I shared with the others, there's a lot of things to play on your own or with others, and just need to investigate a little bit more about the sharing the course. Alright, so let's go back to the main menu. Share a little bit more here. We did build tracks. That's where I showed what I built. I don't see any others on here. It says it's uploaded to the cloud. Let me check the eShop page. Let me double check what that says there. So eShop says robust track building and sharing, design twisting, turning tracks with a deep customizable track builder, build ramps, jumps, banks, and more, and add a variety of scenery and decorations to make your track unique. 4 different biomes: forest, desert, winter, and city. Bring a completely different look. Easy tools to share and rank your tracks, and try others' tracks, ensuring endless hours of new, exhilarating content. I'm trying to see. It doesn't say it has an online, but so I'm sharing it with who? That's the only thing I'm confused about here. So let me go to their webpage. Track building, yeah, I know, that's what I just read. Nope. Okay. Alright, well, I apologize I don't have much clearer information on that. Let me check the settings. Oh yeah, so let me show this while I'm here. So you can change where the camera is focusing. So focus on the car or focus on the track. So it could be a higher level instead of following me. Probably a multiplayer, it's probably going to focus on the track. You can change input and language here. Basically, this is where you can get to the manage controllers, so you don't have to go back to the home page if you don't want to. There's audio controls, accessibility, where you can do car location marker in case you get lost in that. There's tutorials, which you can retake, and then of course the credits to see who's developed this. So it's a pretty straightforward game. There is, again, a lot of content here. This also keeps track of everything that you're doing, achievements you've unlocked. I've got the training wheels off. Achievements. There we go. I was trying to see how I can get that. Okay. So there's one that counts it. 0 through 25. Reckless driving. Crash into a cone 25 times. Tools of the trade. Finish the track builder tutorial. Is this allowed? Place a special track piece. I didn't stop to think if I should create a large track. Like a headless chicken. Drift 10 times on a single race. So lots of stuff to unlock for achievements there. Again, build tracks. We saw that one already. Didn't mean to go back into that. Maybe sharing is just for sharing with other people on your console. So maybe that's what that means. So that if another person comes into the game on the console, so like here. Sorry, I hit the wrong button there. If I come back here and I'm starting the game as, say, one of those 4 profiles, I wonder if that's what that means. Well, before we do that, let's check it out before I let you guys go. Because I think you guys got the gist of what this game is all about. So let's take a look here at the... I think everything's saved. So, all right, let's close the game. And then I'll start it up as Neo Bear. Let's see what happens. Let's see if my theory is correct. Again, this is available on the US eShop. It is $24.99. And as I always say, if you're interested, at least put it on your wish list. If you can't get it right now, you can maybe keep an eye on it, especially if it goes on sale and the sale price is more your range. So keep that in mind. All right, so we're gonna press start. This is the first time I'm starting under this. So let's see, we'll go there, focus on car, and then we'll start. Oh, I forgot, it's probably going to go through tutorials. This is so you guys get to see exactly how the beginning of the game starts. I got to scroll through this. Terms and conditions. I can skip it though, so I will skip the tutorial again because I don't want to spoil things for you guys. Hold. No, come on, I'm holding. There we go. All right, build tracks. Is this what it means? Earl, I already know your stuff. No, that's not what it means. What is going on here? New track. Huh. Alright. Well, I guess I'm going to have to send an email, and I'll put it in the comments once I get some information on that. Where does it go when I save it to the cloud? Where's that track going? Oh, shoot. That's not what I wanted to do. I gotta go over one more. There we go. All right. So what does it do when it goes over there? I'll have to send an email to our contact to see if they can get an answer for me. When I save a track and it says share, and I've shared it, where is it going? Who sees it? And where do I get to go get some more tracks? Because I didn't see anything about that. All right. With that, this is again NeoSprint for the Nintendo Switch, made by Atari. Thank you, Atari, for sending this out. And again, I'll leave a comment on an update on what I find out from Neo Prime 33. You'll see it from me personally, not the Nintendo dads, unless I remember to go in that way. Either myself, Neo Prime 33, or the Nintendo dads comment will be on there, or I'll put it in the description. But I figured probably a comment would be better. Anyways, I'll figure it out. This is Tim with the Nintendo dads, and I'll check you later. Bye-bye. All right, now let's see.